Yesterday, I decided to talk about Ethan Winters and how mad I would be if I was him in Resident Evil 7. But I went off on such a long yap session that ended up being around like 36 minutes. So I had to make a different part to it, just a part two. So if you want to go see that video, it's literally the one right before this one. Hell, I'll even include it at the end of the video so you can just like fucking click on it, and I'll put it in the description. Whatever. Anyways, I want to talk about how mad I would be if I was him in RE8, right? So right after RE7, you know what I'm saying, Resident Evil 7, he finally kills Evelyn. He escapes the baker's house, and it's happily ever after for like 2-3 years or some bullshit, right? So he saves his wife, and of course he's still like, he has PTSD. I'm gonna just be real. He has PTSD from all the shit that he just went through, which is obviously like, you're going to have PTSD. You know what I'm saying? You went into this fuck ass mansion with a whole bunch of demonic bitches. And I don't mean like bitches as in like, oh, it's women. No, nigga, it's tweakers, weird niggas. So he went there, of course, had multiple limbs cut off and got them reattached because he's a Lego. And then on top of that, he witnessed a lot of people die in front of him, like very horrific deaths. So yeah, you're not really going to have a good time. So I'd be mad as hell. First, I'd be traumatized as well. So as we see in the beginning of the game, like Mia is trying to like push past all of it and act like nothing happened. And Ethan literally asked her like, bro, are we really just going to forget about all the shit that happened that, you know, that year, not even that year, that 2-day time span or some shit. And, you know, she was getting on him and everything. I'd be like, bro, what the fuck is you tweaking on me for? Look, I just went through all this bullshit saving your bitch ass. You know what I mean? Bro, you're not about to get on my ass after I damn near died because of you, right? So, you know, after all that, they finally have a kid and everything. And the kid is a baby. Her name is Rose. So Ethan, he puts Rose to sleep upstairs. And then when he comes back down, he's about to eat some goddamn food with Mia. Again, why did he stick with Mia? I don't know. Mia is a solid 4 at best. She is beyond mid. That is some goddamn unsweetened fucking goat milk, my nigga. And that it ain't greatest of all time. No, nigga, that shit is get out all the time or some shit. I don't know. That shit sucks. So, you know, he's about to go downstairs and shit. And he's about to talk to Mia. Out of nowhere, boom, Mia just gets shot right in front of him, right? The lights turn off and everything. And then you just see his wife just gets boomed down in front of him. I'm talking, she eats like 50 fucking bullets. Holy shit, right? So I'd be like, bruh, I just did all this. And you just died to 7 bullets, you weak bitch. I wouldn't be like that, but like, I'd be like, what the fuck? Who just shot my woman? You know what I mean? So that happens. And then we see like the squad, there's like this army squad or some shit. They pull up and we see who's behind it all. And it's damn Chris Redfield. Like, nigga, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is going on? The game just started. You sent me to this house. You know what I mean? Based off what Ethan said, Chris helped them get this house and get out of a whole different town. And they're supposed to be like under protection with Chris Redfield or some shit or something like that. And now Chris is coming up and booming damn near the entire family. So after he does that, Ethan is like, bro, what is going on? What are you doing? Chris doesn't say nothing. Doesn't say shit. Tells the soldiers, take him with us. The soldier knocks this nigga out. They take Rose and they drive off in the van. So now Ethan wakes up after the van fucking crashes. So now he's in the middle of, I don't know, Timbuk, whatever, my nigga. It's dark as hell. It's full of snow. And I'm pretty sure this man only got on like a brown boo-boo khaki colored jacket. The drip is not there. The weather is not there. The niggas are not there. Nobody's here. Everybody's dead, right? The driver, dead. There's a trail of blood. And this car crash didn't look like it was just, you know, they ran into a deer and they flopped over and it was an accident. Nah, bro, something, a giga nigga came out of the woods and flipped this bitch over. So now Ethan is the only one alive. Awesome. There's no guns around. Awesome. And there's no protection around. Awesome. So he gets a call from this thing, or from one of the officers, because the officer's trying to call up the dead soldier, and he picks it up and he's like, bro, who is this? And the dude on the phone is like, well, who is this? And then they just hang up. So now Ethan, right? So now after that, fuck it. I'm talking like I'm Ethan. I'm talking like I'm Ethan. I'm not going to say this man anymore. So now I have to scurry the motherfucking road, right? I'm trying to go through this forest with barely any flashlights and I can't see. I'll be mad and terrified because I'm not going to lie. Being stuck out in the dark in the middle of nowhere is genuinely terrifying. I would be pissing myself. I'm a grown ass man and I have no shame in admitting that. I would be terrified of that scenario. So I'm walking through the forest now, right? I'm walking through the forest, praying to Jesus Christ that nothing comes out, claps my asshole, and now I'm sent to hell. And I literally catch a glimpse of this wolf nigga just walk on by like a foot, right? Just a foot walk on by. That was not human. But unfortunately, I got to keep following this trail. Fuck, right? I go down this trail and I keep following. All of a sudden, I'm at a goddamn village now. I'm at this big ass Malay Island ass castle. For some reason, it's daytime over here, even though I walked for like 10 minutes and no one else. There's no one else here, right? There's nobody else here. So I go and walk around. I try and explore, try and see if there's anybody that can help me. I walk in. I see this house. House feels a little suspicious. Opens the motherfucking the drapes or whatever. Old nigga come out the woodwork with a shotgun, try and blow my ass down. Like, damn, bro, chill. It's me, CJ. You know what I mean? So after I tell this old man, like, bro, relax. I'm just a guy. I'm just trying to find my daughter. This old man is freaking out. And he's like, oh, yeah, are you bit? Am I bit? I got a hickey before I came here. Nigga. Other than that, what are you talking about? You know, so off rip, this old man putting in my mind, Ethan Winter's mind, that something is out here. It's worse than the zombie apocalypse. Awesome. I thought it couldn't get worse than the Baker house. Apparently not, right? So now, me and this old dude hear footsteps across the top of the roof. And it's a roar. Sweet. I'm not battling zombies no more. I got to fight goddamn Godzilla. So Godzilla was what we hear and what I'm thinking. I'm like, bro, what's going on? I'm asking the old man. He's like, bro, take a gun. Take this gun, nigga. Don't yell at me. You old. And I slap you in your kneecaps and put you in the wheelchair. Relax on that, old man. So you do that, right? You do that. And then he gives me the gun and I'm asking still, what is going on? What is going on? What is going on? All of a sudden, this old man gets snatched up in front of me. Right in front of me. Gets his bussy just completely snatched and ate out of nowhere. Blood dripping from the ceiling. Oh my God. Y'all know that meme where it's like, I'm out. And it's that dude posing? That would have been me. I'm out of here, bro. I'm not going through this bullshit again. My family's not even worth it at this point. Mia sold again. You know what I mean? Rose, fuck them kids. I'm gonna be real. Fuck that kid. She don't need to know who her dad is. All right. She's gonna be dead. I'm gonna be alive. I'm done. So I'm just kidding. I would break the stereotype with my people. You know what I mean? I would be a great father if I did become a father at any point. But so that happens. And now I fall through the floor. And I fall through the floor. Guess what I see? I see a bunch of dead niggas lined up. There's 4 niggas walking up. Now it's just me. Or now, whatever. I messed up the song. Anyways, bunch of dead people in the basement. I'm trying to find my way out of a basement. All of a sudden, this riled up Caucasian come in, bite my damn fingers off. So now I look like I got 2-3 fingers. I look like I'm Captain Quirk from Ratchet and Clank. And now I can't use my pinky and shit. What? These are some secret weapons in the JJ, nigga. You could use these in the blue Gina and it go crazy. So now that you took away some secret accessories, I'm mad, bro. And I'm in pain. And it's cold outside. I just smacked my mic again. I gotta stop smacking my mic. But every single goddamn injury sucks. And it hurts a lot worse in the cold. That is a fact. That is not an opinion. So now I'm out here and I'm about to blow this man's head down because, you know, I got a pistol on me. I keep that thing on me, right? This wolf walks up. I'm trying to shoot this wolf. This nigga over here. This nigga got Ultra Instinct. Oh my God. They're evolving. Dumb niggas is evolving now. So I gotta fight this beast, this wildebeest, and this man pulling out dodge moves and plus frames and shit. Come on, bro. Just eat this 4. Eat this 4-5. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you doing all this? You already took my fingers. What more do you want from me? Right? So after I eventually put this man down, okay? After I finally put him down, I go and I try and find more people. As I find or try to find more people. Oh, wait, I can't remember. Does he find more people first or the apocalypse? Okay, whatever. We're just going to say the apocalypse and then he finds more people, right? So this apocalypse thing happens, right? As I'm trying to find more people, a bunch of wolves jump out of nowhere, right? They jump out of nowhere. You got this king wolf with this hammer. He trying to slam me down. Ethan's getting hurt 24/7. It's like, bro, damn. It's literally Resident Evil 4 Leon, but worse because Ethan is not built like Leon. You know what I'm saying? This would have been a cakewalk for him and he would have been strapped up. Ethan over here with some boo-boo Glock 2, you know what I'm saying? Not even a Glock 4.5. Or Glock 9. This is a Glock 2. This shit's a pea shooter. And he has to survive this horde of all these mastered Ultra Instinct wolf niggas and this big Huffmeister dude. Awesome. Sweet. This is incredibly out of my price range, by the way. So come on, bro. So now, after barely surviving this and being out of breath. I got asthma, by the way, so I'd be slow down. You know what I mean? I'd be gasping for air. After I get saved by the literal bell, I finally get to escape. I don't know why they dipped off. I don't care. I'm alive. I go find more people. I find more people. They're alive. They tell me more about the apocalypse, right? Some of them are assholes. One of the dude in there is completely mean to me for no reason. You know what I mean? Just completely rude, whatever. And everybody else in the family is trying to look out. As they are looking out and talking to me, this old man starts tweaking over here. Shoot him. We don't shoot him. Why don't we shoot him? We don't know. Okay. So he starts tweaking. This damn spider monkey jumps up on the ceiling and looks down at me. We have guns and nobody does a damn thing. Nobody does a thing, right? Nobody at all. This same man slices someone damn near in half. He rips someone else, like eats the other person's neck in front of everybody, starts laying waste to everybody else that I just met. And now I'm with this one girl that she's helping me. I can't even remember her name because she got clapped up easily. You know what I'm saying? Ethan thinks he finally has someone else. It's going to be a co-op survival game. Hell nah. Boy, this same girl, he rescued the dad that he killed, right? So Ethan killed his dad, or Ethan killed her dad because her dad turned. He was a tweaker. And this dude started coming back and crawling out of fire. This girl gonna talk about some, Father, I'm right here. Nigga, you just seen him die. What are you talking about? That's not that. I'd have pushed you into the fire my damn self. So she goes back down and tries to find or get her dad. After the floor is creaking, the floor is like, oh my God, no maintenance at all. It's about to crack. I'm over here trying to convince this girl, come on, we gotta go. She says, no, you gotta leave me. She tries to make one last jump and come with me. Floor break, now she dead. Sweet, now I'm solo again. Awesome. I got no phone, no connections, barely any guns. I'm hungry as hell. I want to eat some goddamn Fuddruckers, but I can't. I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere, and guess what? Chris Redfield is nowhere to be found. I'm suing niggas. I'm suing. So, after all that happens, I'm stuck by myself again. I go outside, and I see this old lady. Why is this old lady here? I don't know. She's standing outside as if these wolves aren't here to tear her booty meat apart, right? Shout out to C Green the Dream. That's why I use that word, booty meat. So now, right now, I'm asking her what's up. She started trolling. He was like, oh, yo, the people in the castle, they got your baby, but you better hurry. You know how Jester slid out the frame in DMC3? You know what I'm saying? Like, just slid out like that, I'd be mad. Get your old bitch ass back here. Answer my damn question. Where's my baby? You know what I mean? No, but I just seen like 80 people die in front of me. You're not about to laugh in my face like it's nothing. Bitch, no, I'll slap the cervix out your mouth. So now she walks off into the cut, completely disappears. She closes the gate door behind her, and now I can't get through. Awesome. I have no choice but to make my way up to the castle, right? So as I'm making my way up to this damn castle, this tub of lard, this 700-pound nigga named Duke. No, ain't Duke Dennis. I wish it was Duke Dennis. It'd have been cooler. Nah, I got this plump ass, Peter Griffin ass, my 600-pound life ass, obese nigga talking to me like, yeah, hey, bro, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? I can sell you some guns. You fat motherfucker. You look like you ate the guns. So I got this big nigga who can supply me with all this stuff. Talk about something. Yeah, bro, you gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta get some coins over here if you want to get the guns. Coins? What? There's no shops over here. What are you using the coins for? To eat them? You fat nigga? What are you going to be using the coins for? Who are you trading it with? You know what's the problem? Your stomach hanging out your shirt and your shoes not even on. You out here bare feet in negative 20 degrees weather. You need help, my butt. Your blubber is your warmth. That's a problem. So I got this bum helping me. You know, he's giving me good guns, so that's cool. So, but other than that, he ain't doing a damn thing. And clearly this man, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how he get around, but he got to be magic. Everywhere I go, he's there. I turn to the bathroom. He's right there. I try and go hide under the bed. He's right there. I go all the way to State Farm. This nigga right here. Like, Duke, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, hook me up with your travel team. Anyways, so I make my way in further into the castle. And as I'm trying to break into somewhere, some telepath come out. Awesome. I got to deal with monsters. Now I got to deal with X-Men. This dude, hold on. What was his name right quick? Yeah, this man named Heisenberg over here just throwing metal at me. You know what I'm saying? Just chucking them hoes at me. As he does that, this man impales me with the rod. Awesome. Now my shit about to get infected. Nice. My blood pressure about to go low. My body's about to deteriorate. And I'm about to be looking dirty and more rusty than the tools you're throwing at me. Thanks a lot, nigga. So he gets me, you know what I mean? He knocks me out. He covers me up in all this metal just to drag me into this room where I see this tall ass 13-foot tall woman who can low-key get it, but she's full with these tweakers. So, you know, it's you'd be bad. You'd be fine if you wasn't surrounded by all these bummies. You surrounded by bums. Right? You hanging with bums. I see this other woman. They called her Mother Miranda. Right? That ain't my damn mama. And I'm not calling her mommy. So I don't know who they think I'm about to call her. But she's over here. She's talking to the squad. Right? Mother Miranda is this girl named Lady Dimitrescu. You got this telepath X-Men dude named Heisenberg. And then you got this doll over here laughing and trolling in my face. And then you got this ugly COVID-19 personified monster walking up like, Like, bro, get your nasty ass out of my face. Breath smell like, it smelled like a nigga ate tahine Oreos and farted them hoes out the hole. You know what I mean? This man smelled like dookie water. So they're all discussing about how they gonna kill me. Sweet. I get my meat tugged and not in the good way. They all tugging it to see who can kill me. Story of my life. Awesome. Yeah, me, Ethan Winters. Oh, that beautiful life. Oh, yeah, I just can't catch a fucking break, bro. Oh. So they finally decide that Heisenberg gets to toy with me first. Sweet. Got to deal with the dude first. So he is like, hey, man, guess what? You got to run. 10 starts a timer. Huh? What? I'm looking for an exit. I go find an exit. I'm looking around. The Ultra Instinct wolves come out the cut. Where you going, little nigga? They're ready to stalk me. They're ready to put something up my butt, and I'm not going to like it. So I got to make the executive decision. I got to jump down this hole. Mind you, I just got to this castle, by the way. This is my first time being here. So I jump down this hole, and I'm running for dear life. Wolves coming after me. Left, right, front, back, all around. Getting surrounded. I'm over here hitting the goddamn NFL. Bitch, juking niggas out and shit. So I'm thinking I'm about to escape. As soon as I think I'm about to escape, some big wolf jumped down. I'm like, please, no. Grab his goddamn hammer, and this man smacked me off the bridge. Awesome. How did I tank that? I don't know. I'm him. But now I gotta can't even speak. I gotta deal with massive amounts of CTE as I slide down and still gotta find an escape route. So I'm constantly running away, and I'm still escaping. Oh my God. Eventually, I do escape, right? Finally, as I escape, now I have to figure out how I'm going to get my daughter back. Shout out to Duke, because he let me know that my daughter got put in the flasks. Sweet. Awesome. My newborn daughter got torn into pieces, and now I have to put her back together with this magical game of hide and seek. Burns. Okay, so I step into this castle, or the House of Dimitrescu is what they call it, right? I step into this castle, immediately greeted by two baddies. I'm not gonna lie, better looking than Mia, except they got blood around their mouth. They some eaters, and not the ones I like. So they surround me. They're talking like, man, you look good. You look good. I'm thinking, yes. It's time. I'm about to bust some shit down. Yes. Finally. Hey, fuck it. What's 4 more years? I can always go again. Make another kid. You know what I mean? I'm about to bust it down, is what I would have said if these girls wasn't trying to kill me. So they jumped me. Awesome. Didn't give me the respect of the one-on-one. It's cool. They put sides in my damn calves. Right? As they do that, they drag me into this room across the hallway. I'm screaming, damn, a little bit gentler. Damn. They put me here, and now it's 3 sisters. All look the exact same, by the way. I got 3 pieces of myself for every single one of y'all. Left testicle, right testicle, whole meat. You know what I mean? They wasn't want that though. They just wanted my blood. These bitches is sick and twisted. So they show me Lady Dimitrescu. Now it's 4 girls. Can't handle all 4. I'm about to accept my fate. I'm about to get stomped on. This girl walks up to me. You look good. Thank you, darling. Cuts my hand open. Fuck you, darling. She now starts drinking my hand, right? She getting off to it. I'm like, I'm a victim. I'm now a victim, and I don't like it here. I want to escape. I want to go home. I want to just, beat my schmeat and go to sleep. Unfortunately, I couldn't do any of those. So after that, they all agree that I taste good and I look fresh, and they're not trying to get with me and not trying to eat me the way that I want to be ate. So instead of them just throwing me in a cage, they do the absolute worst. They pierced my hands, right? They put hooks through my hands, right? Both of them hung up now. I'm like Jesus Christ on the cross, except like I'm just not a holy figure, right? And I don't want to compare myself. I don't want to compare Ethan Winters to Jesus, but they was literally trying to crucify this man. So awesome, awesome pain. They both, or all four of them, walk out the room, leaving me there thinking I'm going to just be some prey. I have to make the executive decision to bust out of here. And I don't just slide my hand through the hook, even though that would hurt. I had to legitimately let the hook, I had to rip it through there. I had to rip the hands through the hook. Ethan could not catch a break, bro. He couldn't. I'm already at 25 minutes. I'm at 25 minutes and we're not even halfway through Ethan's bullshit in the game. I'm literally like explaining this game like word for word, bar for bar, damn near. So after I get this, let me see if I can try and speed it up because I do got work. After he does this, they finally, you know, they catch up to me in different areas. I have to go through this massive castle. I gotta find out and get these pieces. It's just like the Baker house. I gotta figure out all these puzzles, where to go, blah, blah, blah. I got no GPS, by the way, so I'm getting lost constantly. There's no YouTube to help me out. There's no service. I can't call nobody. And I am alone, alone. Awesome. But, you know what I'm saying? I did figure out one thing, is that the cold is the girl's weakness. So all the three witch girls, right? The twins, they pull up on me separately. I bust down the window. They start freezing. Pop them all. Pop, 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 pop. Get them all out of there. Easy packed up. The all daughters dead. You know what I'm saying? Who said late abortions don't exist? Not this guy. So I get them all packed up after sustaining severe injuries, because why not? I'm just a lucky guy. So after I do that, I move on to the final task of this house. Lady Dimitrescu, aka the muscle mommy. As I'm about to escape this area, right? I'm about to turn up this lever. Guess what happened? This girl come out of nowhere and sliced my hand off. I'm a paraplegic yet again. It's just like Resident Evil 7. I got my hand torn off and now I got it torn off again, right? So now this girl somehow is making her way through this entire hallway. She's too damn tall. Don't know how she's getting through these walls. And she's super fast with heels on. Very scary sight. I'm trying to escape from her and everything. And then I make my way back to the lever to escape, right? I make my way back to the lever. I lift that hoe up. I get in there just in time right before she comes out and tries to cut my pussy. And I grab my hand in the process. Now, I don't know if y'all know this, but Ethan kept that goop juice on him from Resident Evil 7, right? That same one where the bakers gave him and he's healing himself. Yeah. So Ethan, he puts his hand on his arm, right? Pouring some goop, some swoop doop, the sloop doop over it, heals it up perfectly fine. It even heals the jacket. Like, yeah, girl, you can try and take down the man. You can't take down this drip, even though the drip is atrocious. So now I escaped from Lady Dimitrescu. Awesome, right? As I escape from as I scrape from Beluga, I'm going to body slam somebody. As I escape from Lady Dimitrescu, I again got to make my way through more of these goddamn puzzles while also being stalked by this woman in her house. Awesome. Love it. Sweet. I do that. But guess who's also in the house? Duke. Duke is in the house. This fat nigga that looked like he could barely squeeze through the door has a whole room to himself. The favoritism is pissing me off. So now, right, I stock up on my weapons. I get done with all the puzzles that I need to do. And now I confront Lady Dimitrescu to get this first piece of my daughter back. This woman, dude, I stabbed this woman with this knife. I'm thinking that is going to be the end of it, if not severely weaken her. this lady transforms into a goddamn zombie dragon. Game of Thrones. Ethan Winters versus Game of Thrones. Awesome. Yeah, ooh, shite. I'm going to get mad. I'm going to get mad. I am. I can't even believe that, dude. I want to drop something for today. Damn it. Okay, so I'm going to cut this one short, right? I'm going to cut this one short because it is 30 minutes long. And I have work to go to, like literally in like 2 minutes. So I'll be back tomorrow again to explain more of the stuff that Ethan Winters went through in RE8. Pray for this man. Pray for this man.